Do you knows my orders, Emily? My orders are to make you eat, Emily. Can you hear me? And as God is my witness, I will make you eat. See, I knew the little bitch would eat. Oh!
What's so funny? Force-feeding the lunatic? You evil little blood-sucking witch. Like to see a bit of suffering, don't you? Should we try someone new, Princess Bloody Elizabeth?
If that is your pleasure, I shall offer you no resistance. Or would you prefer me to fight back? Domination may offer you a greater inner satisfaction, a kind of pleasure, like Dr. Strand gives you behind the stable. Oh, but I'm not supposed to know or see these things. Remember that vampires become bats at night. We fly through little windows, and we watch.
As every damn loony in this place is an infestation of the Almighty, you are the sickest, most vile and evil living child ever to emerge from the womb of a woman.
Then, my empty-headed gargoyle, it's good she died in childbirth, for I have relieved her of the possible misfortune of setting eyes on the ugliest hag that has ever walked this earth. You, the only whore who has to pay her clients. Now please, either abuse me or leave, for I wish to spend some more time with my considerably more attractive roommates. I shall also succeed in far greater intellectual conversation with a dead cockroach than I could with you. Oh, look! How convenient. A hole in a wall, called a door. If your microscopic brain can cope, you may be able to guide your hideous form through it and out of my presence!
Believe me, Elizabeth Morgan, your days are numbered.
Jennifer says you were very rude to the nurses. Jennifer says you're going to die. Jennifer says I shouldn't let you have any more of my blood because she says I won't have enough left for me. I love Jennifer. Don't fly away, Jennifer.
To me, my pretty little angel. Elizabeth needs something from you.
Jennifer says she's going to tell the nurses about the glass. We're not allowed to have the glass. You hurt me with the glass.
Go catch your fairies, Olivia, and keep out of my way! Come along, my little babe. Come on, let's share it. You don't need it all. Just a cupful. Give me your hand. Little baby, gently sleep. See the phantoms slowly creep. That's it, my sad little kitten.
Leave her alone. Have my blood. Half my body is dead, useless. I don't need it. I shan't feel any pain.
Christ almighty.
She's tried to kill herself again.
Jennifer! Come back, Jennifer! You've all scared her!
She went for the fairy freak as well. I tried to stop her.
Get the jacket back on her. Check her tongue. Angela, what made her snap again?
Vampires and fairies, I expect.
What about another dose of laudanum?
too dangerous, might kill her.
So what? Kid's better off dead anyway. Be doing her a favour. Where's the gag? Did you bring the gag?
Blast, no. I've left it in the laundry room. Sod it. Let the bleeding little witch bite her tongue off. I don't give a damn anymore. What's the point? And I don't want any more bother from you lot.
Because we don't want to be coming back here tonight.
Jennifer says Emily's mummy was a fairy. Her name was Jennifer. All fairies are called Jennifer. I want to be Jennifer and fly away with the vampires. Then smash their brains out with a hammer.
Now, where was I?
I said you can have mine.
Never. It's poisoned. I need pure blood, not the stagnant mire of a cesspool. The infected cripple.
We are all cripples. All contaminated. But I pray, I have spoken to the Lord. One day, this living hell will end, and I'll be as free as Livy's little fairies. My arm and my leg will work. I shall hold a cup of tea as daintily as a true lady of society. I shall walk up and straight, and people will stare and say, there is Lady Angela Florence Burgess, the daughter of Lord and Lady Burgess. And the young men will stare and offer their coats on the path.
You pathetic, disillusioned dreamer. Half of your body is dead, worthless flesh, and the other half controlled by the mind of a deranged jackal.
Jennifer says you're wrong. Jennifer says, how can a bitch curse another bitch in a mirror when she has no reflection?
What the hell was that supposed to mean?
Jennifer says nothing. She's laughing. Laughing at silly Billy Lizzie Wizzy. Laughing. I love Jennifer. She makes me laugh. So does stupid Elizabeth.
Why is Jennifer laughing?
Because I say Elizabeth is going to die. And Jennifer agrees! I love Jennifer!
You're mad!
I love Jennifer! Wait a minute. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not a hospital for the insane? Those of diminished responsibility? Lunatics? Misfits? Freaks?
You stuck-up little cow! Who do you think you are, passing judgment on anybody?
Jennifer says it will soon be time for Elizabeth to leave. To fly away with the fairies. The sprites. Ghosts. Escape. Death.
Jennifer is right. The final grains of sand filter through the hourglass of Elizabeth's life. What's this? Are you trying to scare me?
Scare you? Did I just hear you correctly? Scare you?
So the drinker of blood isn't scared? The time to be scared has arrived, Elizabeth. Oh yes, scared is good, scared is nice. Cut are the tales of 3 blind mice with wings and needle teeth. A vampire's grave with ash beneath.
But Jennifer says vampires can come and go as they please. Why can't silly Lizzie Wizzy?
Perhaps She is not a vampire. Just pretending. Cutting our flesh, then licking the blood. Vampires suck blood through their fangs, biting into your neck, so I've been told. Not always. Have you ever killed before? Yes. That's why I'm in here.
Cross your heart and hope to die? Tell me, Lord, is this a lie? Jennifer says Elizabeth is a stinking little liar. Jennifer says Angela should cut off Lizzie's tongue with the broken glass, then make her eat it. Then Jennifer would not have to listen to those stinking little lies anymore. I love Jennifer. She cares about me.
I have murdered. That's why I've been put in here. Because I am a vampire. No, I see. Do you know why I am in here? No, I don't bloody care.
Jennifer knows. Jennifer is so sad. Jennifer cares. Jennifer understands. Jennifer is crying now because silly Lizzie Wizzie doesn't care. Poor Emily should tell stupid Elizabeth her tale. Jennifer was right. Stupid, stinking liar Elizabeth is going to listen. She will bloody care.
My sister Mary was 8, and I only 2, when my mother went to prison. I never knew her. We never had a father, so they came and took us to an orphanage. But it was full, so they sent us to the workhouse. Temporarily, they said. Just till a place comes up, they said. But they forgot about us, I suppose. I grew up in a workhouse. Starvation. We ate things that the rats left, and then we ate the rats, if we caught them. I remember picking through my own vomit, searching for bits that were only half digested. The master of the workhouse understood cruelty. He was an expert at it, loved it. Then, one day, the master came along and threw my sister back onto the street. She was pregnant. As everyone guessed, he was the father. He never stopped bragging about a sick passion for rape. She wandered the streets for a day or so. And then, in utter despair and misery, she stood on the bridge over the railway, and with perfect timing, and with the 8:35 at full speed, she jumped. The master reluctantly agreed to take me to her funeral, once I'd identified her as best he could. At the funeral, there were just the 2 of us, and I cried, and cried, and cried. He stood and joked on the undertakers, then turned to me laughing and shouting, "They only need 2 poor bearers to carry their coffin. Half the bits are still missing." And on the way home, my tears dried. Hatred took over. Pure, blind hatred. Why are you telling me? Because I have murdered someone! The master of that godforsaken workhouse that was responsible for killing Mary, my sister, who cared for me, who comforted me while I existed in that filthy, living hell. One day, a few weeks later, I was summoned to his office. Everyone knew what was going to happen. He'd been drinking. I saw my chance, a carving knife by his empty dinner plate on his desk. I killed him, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the blood pump out of his throat and that look of terror on his face. And oh, how I sang and danced around the room as he tried to scream for help, choking on his own blood. I enjoyed the killing. And so, they put me in here. Because they know I will kill. Again, and again, and again.
That's why Jennifer says Emily has to wear the jacket most of the time. To protect us others, so they say. But we know different. Jennifer loves Emily. She cares. She understands. So do I. You seem to have lost your voice, Elizabeth. Could it be you feel sorry for Emily? Could it be you have some compassion in that hate-infested carcass you call your body? You live because I say.
So, why haven't you killed me yet? I will, when Andrew and Olivia tell me to. Do you know one of the benefits of hunger? You become thin, wily. You learn how to get out of tight situations, tiny places, prisons, ropes and chains, straitjackets. Escapologists, they call us. Circus freaks. Quite fitting, really.
Enough of this. The time draws near when I shall have to pass judgment.
You judge me? Me? Who do you think you are?
Jennifer wants to hear Angela's tale. Jennifer
Oh,
wants
yes.
to hear Angela's
The tale of the worthless cripple. Go on, then. Bore me with another heartbreak tale.
I'm not going to.
Thank God for that.
Ah, thank who? Did I hear God? Do you pray, Elizabeth?
No,
Do you believe in God?
of course not. It's just a figure of speech.
Do you believe in the devil?
Oh, yes. The king of all vampires. My true father.
So you believe in God then?
No.
But for evil to exist, there must be good. Otherwise, what's the point of evil?
Yes. But the evil is reality. Vampires are the devil's children. His brood, his master race.
I must try to save your life and your soul. Come and sit with me, here, by my side, and we will pray together for forgiveness. Jennifer says Angela doesn't have a cat in hell's chance of saving stupid Lizzie Wizzy. Vampires don't have brains, just dust. Lizzie doesn't even have dust. She's not a vampire. She's an imbecile.
Shut up, fairy freak. Do you really think I would sit and pray with you?
Oh, yes. Because if you do not, you will die, and no one will care. The time has come for me to judge you, Elizabeth. You will answer to me.
Give me my glass! It's mine! I found it hidden under my bed! Give me my glass, you bitch!
Guess which hand it's in. Go on. I promise I'll give it back if you guess right. I'll even give you 2 goes.
Left!
Wrong. One more go.
Right! Right!
Wrong again. Oh dear. Is this what you want, Elizabeth? I have considered all the evidence put to me by the defendant and the prosecution. As the judge in this case, I have decided to offer a chance to the accused to turn to the Lord our God, to sit with me and share the Lord's Prayer, to seek his forgiveness and mercy, a chance to save her life. Do you know, Elizabeth, I don't believe in fairies at all, but I do believe in God. So now, you must choose. The jury gives you one last chance. Do you want to sit with Angela and pray, or do you want to die?
As long as vampire blood runs through my veins, I will never turn to your pathetic god. I will die and become a true walker with the dead. A true vampire.
Angela holds out her hand of love and forgiveness to save the soul of a poor, misguided child. That pathetic wretch bites the hand, repels that love and warmth, spits in the face of an angel, curses and despises the very word of the Holy Father himself. My life is a void. I too am condemned to hell. But you will go first.
Has the jury made a decision? Yes. Is the decision the majority of all? Yes. Unanimous. How do you find the defendant? Guilty or not guilty? Guilty.
Come to me, my pretty little angel. Little baby, gently sleep. See the phantoms smile and
To stop her. I tried, but I don't have the strength. I tried to stop her. Jennifer is scared. Why is Lizzie Wizzy lying on the floor, bleeding? Why did she cut herself with that glass? Jennifer is crying.
Well, at least it makes room for another one.
Please, can we have another one like Lizzie Wizzy? Please, please, can we have another one like Lizzie Wizzy?